I'm laughing at myself. All right, so I want to show you guys a really cool trick to get your site up and running to make sure it's mobile optimized for phone calls so that people can interact with their mobile device on your website to make sure they're taking the action to get those appointments, those bookings and listings that you need. And most of you should have this done, but if you don't, I noticed that there was a problem in a site that we were working on, and so I want to make sure that you have an option because some of the technology is changing, and I want to let you know that if your site takes more than 3 seconds to load, then people are abandoning. 50% of people are leaving your website if it takes more than 3 seconds. So I want to share this. There's the speed functionality, and then I want to make sure that the things work on it first before we get into totally optimizing. But I want to go over some speed hacks that you guys can use to make your business more profitable and to gain more things and people coming to it, natural SEO, and more people seeing the business, Google ranking higher, all these things that get to happen when you start to mobily optimize. So real quick, what I'm gonna do is take you to an example page. So here's a page, and I use this as a dummy page of a business that we were helping. And so one of the things is here, we come into the desktop so we can edit it. And this right here was a phone number. And before I used to have it in a text as a link, as a hyperlink. And when I did the hyperlink, I would notice that it wasn't clicking and it wasn't going through the way I wanted it to. And so here, let me just go ahead and drag a headline, show you exactly what an option is you can do. Now, I'm not saying that this is the best option, but when I ran into the problem we had, HTML code is the best way to do it. So a landing page builder that you're using, it's built off of HTML code. So that code will then tell what to do, the responsiveness and the actions it can take. So what I figured is, since it's not working with a link, I'll just do the code and we'll get it done with because it's based on code. So go straight to the source is my thought. All right, so here we are. So say we change this text to all 8, and this is a 10 phone number, right? So what you used to be able to do is just select this. And for those of you who don't have this on your website, you should. If you don't, this is just a little hack. You can just go to an external link, go tell, put in the colon, and then you'd enter your phone number with a +1 and then the phone number, right? 8. So do this. So what I noticed, for some reason, I hit save, and I go to the mobile version, see how hyperlinks, which is great, it wasn't saving. So I was like, you know what, this isn't cutting it out. We're not getting the phone calls because of that. So let's go ahead and make the proper change. Let's do it right. And so what I'm gonna do is delete this. And the way to do this right is, see this here? See how it looks like click out of it. Looks like a normal phone number, says click to call, perfect. All right, so what we wanna do is click this, we'll hit edit. And what you can see behind it is this code. And so this code here is a block of code. Let me zoom in a little bit more. I changed the phone number so I don't have to do any editing in post. But you can see this whole code that tells you exactly what's going to appear on the page. So a couple key things you want to kind of reference is here, this ahref equals tell. So this is the phone number it's going to call. And then here is the RGB. This is the color, what it's going to look like. This B right here means it's going to be bold. And this, after the B, is what's actually displayed. So this will be displayed in bold. So what you can see here is like X out of it. It will show you exactly what this is. So if you don't want the bold, you change this. Now you're like, hey, because what will happen is it'll default when you do this to the link color that you have set in your preferences for your web builder. So if you set blue as your web builder link, that's what the default color is going to be unless you add this. And you're like, hey, how do I get my link color to match everything else on my page? So say your heading is like this, how do I get it to match? Well, there's this really cool Chrome extension that I use all the time. It's called Color Pick Eyedropper. And there's some other ones. I've been using this and it's been great time saver. One of the things you want to do in your branding, you just click this. And what it does is it'll show you, wait, it's probably a little bit slower because we're recording, but it'll show you exactly what colors you're looking at. So if I want to see this color, click it, copy link, whichever one. In this case, we're using RGB, not the, I forgot what it's called when you use the hashtag, the hex code or something like that. But here's, we actually use this color right here. Copy this, and then hit escape, we take it off, and then we come right back to this, here, we edit, and then we're back in here, and then we'd plug in, if we wanted this to look differently, we just plug in the digits that we wanted to, and then we'd say hit save, and then let's change this for sure. Let's test this. See if I know what I'm talking about, right? Save. It's like, why isn't it doing anything? All right, let's see. Go to preview. And color has changed. It's darker. It's not a huge dramatic change, but you can see it's darker than what it was before, which is cool. So let's change it. Let's go to, oh, now my thing's all messed up. Oh, see how it's saying I can make a call? Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. See here, it's allowing me to make a call. Did you see that thing pop up? Say, hey, would you like to make a phone call? That means it's working. That's what we want. So let's go ahead and zoom out, and let's pick a different, let's just make sure that this color picker works the way we want it to, and my code is working properly, right? I got it to my color, so I was like, you know what, if I can do this, I gotta share this with you guys. All right, so here's the code. Here's the code, hit escape. Now this should go, I'm in the preview. Duh. All right. All right, so here's this code, this color, boom. All right, now you can see that it drastically changed. Big difference, right? Okay, now it works. Now you're like, hey, I don't like this color, I like this color, whatever it is, hit save, go to your next spot, publish it, and you're good to go. Your phone number is now clickable. So if you don't have a clickable phone number in your mobile-friendly website, you're losing business. So you want to make sure you have that clickable. And you guys like tips like this, like, hey, how do I take it to the next level? We're going to show you how you can make sure and see where you're at compared to your competitors. And we're going to check the speed and what we can do to improve it, like I've been doing on this page right here. Take care, guys. Talk to you soon. And if you have any questions, comments, leave it below, and I'll show you how to get access to this code that I just talked about. Have a good one. Take care. Bye. So I post a lot of videos on my entrepreneurial journey, mindset, interviewing top coaches, entrepreneur business owners, you name it. I try to work my best to help you guys see the greatest content that's going to help elevate your game and grow your business. While we wait for next week's video, if you guys would like, you can take a look at one of these two videos here or here to get started, where we typically go over social media marketing, interviews, see some of the top stuff that's going on currently in the business sphere as far as helping you grow your business. I'm pushing for you guys. Have a great one, and we'll see you next time.